compound interest. Now the formula for compound interest is A equal P 1 plus R all power of n. Okay. Now P is the principal, the amount of money that's you put in the bank. Okay. Or can call as amount of investment. Okay. Now A is the final amount of investment, like the balance. Okay, at the end of the period. R is the interest rate. Okay, in percentages, and N is time. Okay, that can be in weekdays and years and months and quarterly or weekly. Okay, so let's have a look at this question here. Find the amount of interest earned when $12,000 is invested for 5 years at 6% per annum if interest is compounded annually. That means compound yearly. Okay. In another word, you're getting your your interest every year. Okay, and once a year. So before we write out the rule and solve the problem, okay, we need to find out all these variables first. For example, I'm doing here. So P, okay, is the amount of investment, which is $12,000. Okay, and then the interest rate is 6% per year and compound yearly, so we just go 6%, nothing changed. And then N is number of times that compound, because 5 years you get every year you get interest, so 5 years you get 5 times. Okay, so now the rule is A equal P 1 plus R power of N. P is $12,000. Okay, and then open bracket 1 plus the interest rate R, which is 6%. Okay, and then all power of 5. That's all. So put that in the calculator. Okay, I get 16058.71. Okay, so dollars. So therefore, okay, the interest is $1,658.71 minus $12,000. So which is 12,000. Okay, because they're asking for find the amount of interest earned. Okay, that's what you have to minus it. So therefore, okay, to work this out, I get 4,058.71. So which is $4,058.71. That is my interest. Okay. Second part of these questions. So instead of compound yearly, is actually compounded half yearly now. So in another word, 1 year, okay, it compounds twice, which means you get twice a year in interest. So that means 2 times 5, because 5 years you get paid 10 times, and it's 10. Now interest rate, of course, altogether is 6% per year, but because you get paid every 6 months, okay, so therefore every time you get interest, you don't get 6%, you get half of that. So you divide by 2. Okay, so which is 3% interest. Okay, so now I just write down A equal P 1 plus R power of N. Okay, so I just put them in. So 120,000, 1 plus interest, which is 3%, power of 10. So put that together. Okay, so I get 1612.6.996 and so on. Okay, so therefore, okay, I round off, which is 16127.00. Okay, so therefore the interest is I equal, because you put $12,000 in the bank, and then at the end of 5 years you get $16,000. So which is the difference is your interest, which is 16127 minus $12,000. So which give me, okay, $4,127. Okay, so that's my interest. Now the next question is exactly the same, but instead of compound yearly, you get quarterly. Okay, so exactly the same questions. Instead of compound yearly, it's compound quarterly. So in another word, you get paid interest 4 times a year. So therefore, okay, and every year you get 4 times. So 5 years, so 5 times 4, which is 20 times altogether. Now the interest rate this time, okay, which is R is equal to 6% per year, but therefore, because you pay every quarter, so which is 4 times a year, you break into 4. So which is divided to 4, okay, so you get, which is 1.5%. Now apply the formula A equal P 1 plus R power of n. So which is equal to $12,000, 1 plus R, which is 1.5 over 100, power of 20. Okay, so power of 20. So put that in calculator. I get 16162.26, which is the amount of money. That's how much I have at the end of 5 years. Okay, but the question asks for interest earned. So to work out the interest is the different amount. So which is 16162.26 minus, okay, which is 12,000. That's how much money you put in. And then the answer is 4162.26. So that means you earn the interest of $4,162.26. Okay. Now, last part of the question. Okay, this time is actually compound weekly. Now, compound weekly means you get paid every week. So therefore, okay, 1 year, okay, 1 year you get paid 52 times, because 52 weeks in a year. And then you live there for 5 years, of course, you times by 5. So which is times that by 5, you got 260. Okay, and it's 260 this time. Now, R is equal to, okay, because they pay you 6% per year, so you get break up into every week. So you got 6 divided by 52, which is equal to, now, this one, because it's nasty number, what I do, okay, I'm going to store this number in a calculator. I'm going to show you how, okay? So just give me a sec. Okay, let's do this. Now look, I just move this on the side first so you can see everything on the screen. Okay, so which is 6 divided by 52, okay, which is this. All right, so what I do, I store in the calculator. So I press answer, shift, and then store in A. See, my answer is stored in A. So I just write this down first. So which is 0.12, we do 0.12%. Okay, and you know that I'm not going to use 0.12%. I do everything on my calculator. Now, I start with the rule now. So A, okay, equal P 1 plus R power of n. So which is P is 12,000. Okay, 1 plus 0.12 over 100 power of 260. Okay, so I put in calculator and then let's see. So now what I do, I go 12,000, 1, 2, 3, open bracket, 1 plus, because it's stored in A, so I just press alpha A, and then over 100, because it's percent, right? So go outside, close bracket, and then power of 260. See? Very simple. So that's what I get. That's my money at the end of the period. So which is, I write it down. So 1,161,95 and 0.50. Okay, that's how much I have at the end of 5 years. That's not my interest. Okay, remember that for me. And the question asks for interest earned. So therefore, the interest is 16195.50. Okay, minus 12,000, of course. And my answer, the interest is 4195.50. Okay, that's how much interest I earned. All right, let's move on to this next question. Okay. Tim would like to grow his investment to $8,500 in 5 years' time. What is the initial amount of Tim's investment if the interest rate is 5.4% per annum compounded half yearly? So what that means is we don't know how much he have at the beginning, but all we know is the final amount in 5 year time is 8,500. So we just list all these things we know out first. So P is that's what we need to find out. Okay, we don't know how much we put in. So A is the final amount, which is in 5 year time. We want that much. And then N, of course, remember, N is compound half yearly. Okay, keep that in mind, because 1 year he get interest twice. So 5 years, so that means 2 times 5. So you get 10 times in 5 years. And the interest rate, of course, not 5.4% because 5.4% per year. And half yearly, of course, twice a year, you divide to 2. So the answer for the interest rate is actually getting 2.7%. So which is plug in the formula. So which is A is equal to P 1 plus R all power of N. So A is the final amount, which is 8,500, is equal to P, I don't know what that is. So open bracket, 1 plus 2.7%. All power of N. So N is 10 times. There you go. Okay, so I put in a calculator. Okay, which is, now this time, sorry, I just moved this on this side. Okay, so you can see what I do. Sorry, I just moved it out first. There you go. Okay, so I type that again. So which is open bracket 1 plus 2.7 over 100. Okay, and then I close bracket power of 10. You see? So the answer for this, okay, is 1.3. Okay. So which is 1.3? So which is 1.3p. So 1.3p. Of course, I'm not going to use p. I mean 1.3. I just use everything on my answer. So I write this down first. So 8,500. I divide by 1.3. Divide by 1.3. Okay. So therefore, okay, p is equal to. So I just use 8,500. So which is A5. Sorry, I just go A5. 0, 0 divided by answer. Okay, so that's how much I have. Okay, so which is 6512. Okay, so $6,512. That's how much, okay, Tim need to have in order to grow to $8,500. Okay, let's move on to next question. Okay, last one here. Okay, thank you so much for watching my videos. All right, you're almost there. So let's say, how long does it take Kate to grow her investments from $4,500 to $6,072.45? If the interest rate is 5.6% per annum compound yearly. Okay, so we need to find out the terms, right? So list those things out. Okay, which is A is the final amount, which is $6,072.45. P, okay, is $4,500. That's the initial amount. And the interest rate is 5.6%. Of course, we don't need to change anything because it's compound yearly and this is per year. So I just, and N, that's what we need to find out. So we just start with the formula, see what happened. A is equal to P, 1 plus R power of N. A is final amount, which is 6,000. Okay, 72.45 is same as P, 4,500. Okay, open bracket, 1 plus R, which is 5.6 over 100. All power of N. What's N? N is, we don't know. You see? Now, of course, we have to try and error to work it out. Okay, so which is what we need to do. Okay, which is put any random number first or roughly. Let's say try 10 or maybe 8. Okay, let's try 8, and then all I do, okay, I'm gonna move this out just a bit so you can see the number. Okay, so there you go. Okay, all right, let me put in 4,500 open bracket 1 plus 5.6 out of 100 close bracket, and let's say power 8. Okay, power 8. Okay, I get 6,900, which is too much, right? So I just go back and I try 7. Yes, you see, getting smaller, so but still a bit too big. And I try 5. A bit too small. Can you see? Okay, it's a bit smaller than 6,000. So roughly, okay, and could be 6. I try 6. See, a bit small. So I have to be between 6 and 5. So we just try 5.5. There you go. That's the answer, right? Okay, so but then you remember, okay, you cannot just write the answer is 5.5. Okay, you have to write at least a couple of the answer out. Okay, so you can justify the answer. Okay, let me write it down now, so I don't have to show you anymore. So you know how I get this answer. So I try. Okay, so of course you have to write it down in a test situations. So let's say I go n. So n equals 6. I must equal to 4500. Okay, 1 plus 5.6 over 100 all power 6. Okay, which is equal to 6240.16. Okay, I just write it down. And then if I equals 5, n equals 5, I just put n equals 5 here. So which is equal to 4500 open bracket 1 plus 5.6 of 100 power of 5. Okay, so if you put that in a calculator, so I get, okay, which is 5909.25. So and I try 5.5 because I know that the answer in between. Remember that. So this is how you show. Okay, in a test you at least show a couple of them to show some kind of working out. Okay, 5.6 over 100 power 5.5, which is equal to, okay, which is equal to 6072.45. Okay, and remember I got that here 625 and then 626. Okay, so now that's, look, same with the answer. So you got therefore, okay, n is equal to 5.5 years. Okay, that's the answer. Thank you so much for watching my videos.